Sup nerds? I'm making a multiplayer loot and survive game similar to the style of Lethal Company.
No.
Except it's also a deck builder where you collect cards to upgrade your player as well as your ship. If you're new, be sure to subscribe so you can join me on my epic quest against the dark arts known as C# and Unity.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Now, every great game starts with a great idea, so I thought, why not steal one from a game that already exists? And that is where we begin. After a long session on Lethal Company, my friend came around with a great idea.
You alright, mate? Alright, what game? We can't just steal a game. I'm not sure that's how it works.
Anyway, we drew up this mind map of ideas or whatever, then we got to work. Well, I say we got to work. I got to work and my friend just, well, did whatever he usually does. In fact, this is how much of what you're about to see that he has actually contributed towards. And with that in mind, let the show begin. Now, if you've seen Lethal Company, you're probably familiar with the core feature of the game, like hitting the griddy and twerking on your boys.
Oh, there's that!
The dungeon generation. Each level is different and keeps it fresh. So how do we accomplish this? Well, I first found this article talking some bollocks about making squares and drawing lines between them, which is cool, I guess, but doesn't say how to deal with having doors in each room, or even much about how to develop it to function this way. The way I wanted to do it is similar to how I treated the roads in the previous video, using connection points that connect rooms together by the doors, and lo and behold, would you believe what I came across next? A repository filled with this exact concept of generating rooms, and even better, he states that we can use his code for free. What a legend. Anyway, with this in place, I just had to use his room creation tool, which allowed for easy scaling and designs of the rooms, and you can make them any shape you want.
Nice.
After creating a few rooms, I just chucked them in the dungeon generator script, and then bam, Bob's your uncle, we have dungeon. We make a simple character controller and got ourselves a nice, navigable dungeon. Anyway, another core feature of the game is the looting aspect, and thus, we need some items to be introduced. Now this is still being worked on, so we currently have some cubes as placeholders. But then, building off the dungeon generator, using my own giga brain, I created the object spawning algorithm, which will spawn a deterministic number of items per room in chosen locations based on the seeded generation, so that each seed will be the same if it's used multiple times. Give the player some UI, let them pick up the objects, and boom, the player can now pick up children, take them back to their ship to give them the free candy you promised. Multiplayer. Add a second player and bam, it's done, right? Nope.
Install mirror, make all refresh join, have the game start correctly, realize nothing works in multiplayer, fix everything so it works in multiplayer, new features don't work, but days figure out how to actually multiplayer.
There's another player for now that can join the game, okay, and pick up some objects, so yeah. So you know about the Lethal Company enemies, right? Like Freddy Fazbear and the Yippee Bug. Well, we also need enemies. So I remembered seeing a cool Reddit post ages ago about how some guy made a mimic-like enemy. It turns out, he put this on the asset store for free, so I yippied that straight into the game. But don't worry, there's plenty of lore that we have planned for this and future enemies. But yeah, right now it just exists and will follow you based on nav meshes and shit.
Oh shit!
Anyway, let's move on. Shading has a big play in games these days. Without a good look and feel, a game can feel bland. You know, like when you don't pour enough milk in your cereal, you have to eat the final bits all soggy and shit. So I've switched the entire project over to URP so I could get those sweet shader graphs. Then, a lot of YouTube and spaghetti later, and I had myself a simple toon shader, making the shadows of objects less smooth, and in addition, I made a border shader to really give it that Borderlands-esque feel. Now, a core function of our game is the cards, so did your friends ever get you to play a card game called 52 Pickup? I can't actually hear you, so if you said no, definitely go ask them to play it, it's a lot of fun. Anyway, I added our own set of cards into the game with the standard rarity colours, of which the names are yet to be decided. These are just placeholders for now, but two of them do actually work, giving you faster sprint, and the other gives you an extra hotbar slot. And like I said, cards will also be able to upgrade your ship when ready. And with that, you're now caught up on the progress of the game. It's a big project, so I can't finish it at one go, especially with my friend's 0% contribution. But it's a good start. Anyway, subscribe if you're interested in playing this game, because when it's done, I plan to release it on Steam if I can. And even if you're not, subscribe anyway, just press the button with anger. Also, be sure to leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comments, or even better, in the Discord link below. I value your feedback, and who knows, something you suggest could make it into the game. With that, get out of here, nerds. Why are you still here? Nothing left, the video's done. Leave, go to another video. Oh, you don't want to? Alright, I'll end it and make you leave then, nerd.
Oh, thank God. Guys, listen, you gotta help me. I don't have much time. You gotta get me out of here, otherwise it's gonna...